Imagine growing up in a world where school, doctors, and even birth certificates don't exist. Tara Westover's memoir, Educated, is a story of resilience, self-discovery, and the pursuit of knowledge against all odds. Stick around as we unravel her incredible journey from isolation to the halls of Cambridge University. Introduction. Educated by Tara Westover is one of the most powerful memoirs of our time, offering an unfiltered look into a life shaped by a family's extreme beliefs and a young woman's drive to transform her own destiny. It's a raw and honest tale that reveals the incredible impact of education, and the painful price of breaking free from everything you know. Tara's story resonates because it's about finding the courage to ask, "Who am I, beyond where I come from?" Plot summary. Tara Westover grew up in the mountains of rural Idaho in a family that rejected mainstream society. Her father, a deeply religious and controlling man, believed in self-sufficiency, distrusting the government, medicine, and formal education. As a result, Tara and her siblings never set foot in a classroom, and their only exposure to learning came from their father's intense, often paranoid teachings. Her mother, a midwife and herbalist, supported her husband's beliefs, leaving the children without any medical care or formal schooling. Tara's childhood was marked by physical and emotional hardships. She worked in her father's scrapyard from a young age, often facing dangerous conditions. She also endured the abuse of her older brother, Sean, which her family chose to ignore. But despite her isolation, Tara developed an insatiable curiosity and a yearning for a different life. At 17, Tara decided to pursue formal education, a decision that forever changed her. With no prior schooling, she taught herself enough math, grammar, and science to pass the ACT and gain admission to Brigham Young University. This first taste of knowledge opened doors she never imagined. At college, she learned about the Holocaust, civil rights, and world history, topics she had never encountered before. Her journey then took her to Harvard and later Cambridge University, where she earned a PhD in history. But Tara's newfound knowledge came at a price. As she sought to understand her own identity and separate herself from her family's beliefs, she faced the painful choice of either holding on to her family or claiming her freedom. In the end, Tara chose to rebuild her life on her terms, embracing the person she had fought so hard to become. Characters. Tara Westover, the author and narrator, whose journey from isolation to education shapes the core of the memoir. Her determination and courage drive her transformation. Gene Westover, Tara's father, a controlling and paranoid man who mistrusts the government and formal institutions, creating a world of isolation for his family. Faye Westover, Tara's mother, a midwife and herbalist, who struggles between supporting her husband's beliefs and her children's well-being. Sean Westover, Tara's older brother, who is physically and emotionally abusive towards her. His violence is a painful part of Tara's past that she has to confront in her journey. Tyler Westover, one of Tara's other brothers, who escapes the family's strict ideology to pursue education, inspiring Tara to follow a similar path. Themes. 1. The power of education. Tara's journey emphasizes how education can open up worlds, give voice to those who feel powerless, and offer a path out of seemingly impossible circumstances. 2. Family loyalty versus self-discovery. Tara grapples with the conflict between remaining loyal to her family's values and discovering her true self, ultimately realizing that self-discovery requires painful separation. 3. Resilience and self-transformation. Despite the obstacles she faces, Tara's resilience and desire to learn lead her to transform her life in ways she once thought unimaginable. 4. The cycle of abuse and trauma. The memoir sheds light on the generational patterns of abuse and trauma within her family, as well as the difficulty of breaking free from these cycles. 5. Memory and truth. Tara's account highlights the complexities of memory and how different family members can remember the same events in completely different ways, making us question what truth really is. Style. Westover's style is vivid and direct, with raw, evocative prose that transports readers into her world. Her writing reflects both her emotional vulnerability and her intellectual growth, capturing the complexities of her family relationships, her internal struggles, and her awe at the power of knowledge. The memoir reads almost like fiction, blending gripping storytelling with the depth and introspection of personal reflection. Personal reflection. Educated is a story of hope, resilience, and the courage it takes to become who we truly are. Tara's journey resonates deeply because it's a reminder that education is more than just facts and figures. It's the tool that allows us to understand the world, question what we've been told, and define ourselves. Her story reminds us of the strength it takes to walk away from what's comfortable, even if it's painful, in order to embrace who we're meant to be. Tara's journey invites us to ask ourselves, what limitations have we accepted without question, and what would we be willing to leave behind to grow? Tara Westover's Educated is an unforgettable testament to the transformative power of learning and the bravery needed to break free from our past. If you've ever struggled with self-doubt or felt like your dreams were out of reach, this story will remind you that change is possible, no matter where you start. For more inspiring book recaps, subscribe to Quick Lit, where we take you on journeys of discovery, resilience, and unforgettable storytelling. Remember, every story has the power to change us, one page at a time.